Well, guys, I've been warning you guys about these woke pastors. You know, it's always a red flag, guys, when you actually see a video of a so called pastor and they're wearing a rainbow sash around their neck. That's always a red flag, guys. It always is. And I noticed something, folks, that it seems like quite a few of these people are actually Methodist pastors. I don't know what's going on in the Methodist church. I didn't grow up a Methodist, but I've noticed that. And there is a big push to push the cultural Marxist agenda of transgenderism in the church. Now, folks, we got a video, man, and it's pretty troubling because we have a so-called pastor that is coming out to his congregation as transgender. Yeah, this is a man, and he's saying now he's going to transition into a woman. Folks, this is ungodly. Let's just call it what it is. God made you a man, you're a man. If he made you a woman, you're a woman. You can't change your sex. You can't do that. No matter what they actually tell you, you can't do that. But this is really troubling, folks, when you actually see this in the pulpit. Yeah, it's very troubling, folks. This man is going to announce that he's transitioning. Once he started wearing that rainbow thing over his neck, you knew it was game over. You had to know it was game over. And some of these woke churches, man, they got rainbow flags everywhere on the website and everything like that. But let's go ahead and get into this, guys, and react to this video clip. Here we go. So right over here on X, Ollie London posted this. And this so-called pastor's name is Philip Phaneuf. I believe that's the way you pronounce his last name. I believe he's going now by Philippa or something like that. But look here. It says, United Methodist Church pastor announces he is transitioning to become a woman during sermon. Quote, I get to announce with joy that I'm transitioning. I'm not becoming a woman. I'm giving up pretending to be a man. Wow. Unbelievable, man. Absolutely unbelievable. Let's go ahead and watch this clip, guys. Here we go. Well, let me start by turning on the sound. There we go. Here we go.
Are my parents okay with this? Absolutely not.
So your parents aren't okay. Shout out to his parents then.
They texted me this morning and they asked for me to tell you all that they do not support me and that they have chosen their convictions and their beliefs over supporting their child. Everyone gets nervous when there's a special announcement from the pastor. I'm not leaving. Hold on to that. I'm going to hold you to it. So rarely do I did not get into ministry to talk about myself or my personal life, but sometimes there are things that happen in a pastor's personal life that is going to find its way out into ministry. And so I am inviting you to join me in a season of creative transformation for myself, and I think for all of us. Imagine, so I get to announce with joy that I'm transitioning. I'm affirming and saying to all of you that I am transgender. And so
you heard that? Somebody went woo, like they were happy about this. Wow.
And so the best way to put this is that I'm not becoming a woman, I'm giving up pretending to be a man. What will change? Thank God you have never chosen me as your pastor based off of my appearance. Amen. I was waiting for that. None of you ever judged me, or that was not part of the intake process of me being your pastor, was because of how my face looked, or my body, or how long my hair is, or my clothes. Because at the end of the day, we know that clothes are just fibers. They do not carry an anatomy with them. So to say that something is girls' clothes or boys' clothes, well, they don't come with a reproductive system. Amen? So what will change? My voice. It might go a tad higher. Pronouns, she, her. But I'm not going to be pronoun police. Okay? Because I don't think that anybody will misgender or mispronoun.
Now, these pictures popping up here in the upper right-hand corner, is that him dressing up as a woman? I don't know. Maybe so.
Out of malice. This is a process. It's a transition. What will change is my full name. I'm taking on for me Fiona's middle name so that we have that in common. What may change is that we might become known within the community as an even safer space for people who have felt marginalized.
Oh, God.
Are my parents okay with this? Absolutely not. They texted me this morning and they asked for me to tell you all that they do not support me and that they have chosen their convictions and their beliefs over supporting their child. I'm in the category of what they call asexual. I've been that way since we've all been together. Is that I am not, I'm not living my life in such a way that I am looking for romance. And that's okay. We all have to live the ways that we live.
Wow. Wow. Now, this church is the United Methodist Church of North Chile in Rochester, New York. He is a pastor over there. And if I was in his congregation, folks, I would have got up and walked out. Walked out. Now, folks, I know that pastors aren't perfect, but they definitely shouldn't be going out there and deliberately going against the teachings of Christ. God made us male and female. You can't change that. You can't do that. God made you a man because he wants you to be a man and to act accordingly. Just like if he made you a woman. And this man is trying to spin words here. Talking about, I'm not transitioning into being a woman. I'm going to stop pretending to be a man. What? Really? Something ain't right, man. Something is definitely not right. And we definitely seen a rise in this. In these churches, man. These so-called progressive churches. We seen that. They don't teach the Bible. They just go off emotions. They're teaching emotions. They're teaching, you know what? One thing the left is definitely hijacked, man, is inclusivity. Be inclusive. They want you to be inclusive of everything, even if it actually goes against your beliefs and the beliefs of the teachings of Christ. Wow. So what do you guys make of this, man? This so-called pastor is now coming out as transgender and is going to be transitioning. Didn't really seem like his congregation was that surprised based on the reaction. So maybe, just maybe, man, this is a super progressive church. Could be. But That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.